Stop sabawelling people's lives. Hey guys, my name is Phamotse and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, please do click the subscribe button so you can become a part of the click. Okay, let's head straight into this video. Okay, before we even delve deeper into this video, I'd like to apologize for the background noise you may hear because my flatmates are living their best lives. So I recently watched the Jackie Phamotse Instagram live. The one from, okay, I don't remember the date, I'll put it down here. And yeah, it was hectic. You know what, I was trying to avoid, I did my best to try avoid watching it on the day that she actually went live, because I wasn't interested. And then a couple of days passed and I could see everywhere snake park this, snake park that, like, yo, whoo, loud, sharp. I'm like, okay, let me actually watch this video and actually see what people are going on about. And I did. So shockingly, I agreed with a lot of the things that she said. I know, right? What a shock. But the inverse, there were a lot of things where I was like, no, you are playing with us here. Let me start with the things that I disagreed on, and then later I'll head on the things that I actually did agree with her on, so that we can end this video on a positive note, right? Sharp. A lot was said in that video. Honestly, a lot was said. Okay, the first thing that I didn't like, let me say, or that I disagreed on, was I really don't like this trend, and it's a common thing that's happening these days, of people trying to calculate people's bags.
It's easy to say you're making money from a water endorsement. In South Africa, endorsements are very scarce. And most of the time, some endorsements don't even pay because it's a trade-off. So you post something only to get free goods, right? Then in other cases, yes, they do pay you, but it's not millions. So when you see these things online and you aspire to have them, be careful, because not everybody is going to show you their boyfriend.
Okay, you can do it if it's your vibe and if you like it and if it makes you happy, but really, does it really make you happy? Does it really help you? Okay, let me explain. Calculate people's bags in what sense? When people look on people's Instagram, when people look on people's YouTube, and they actually look at the endorsements that they get, and they try and calculate if whatever endorsement, how much that endorsement could be paying, and if it actually measures up with the lifestyle that they're living. Why do you care? Why are you that invested? Which I felt like was being done a lot, because for you to be able to get to a point where you say, no, this person's salary doesn't match up with the lifestyle that you're living, which means you're busy there with a calculator going like, maybe this is giving this person this much, maybe it's giving them this. Like, why, guys? You don't, yes, I agree, there are a lot of things that you don't know that people could be doing behind the scenes, and it could be both positive and negative. There are a lot of ways to make money that isn't just like influencing or sugar daddies. There are a lot of other ways to make money. People are investing. And no, honey, she ain't talking about no forex, okay? Although people could be doing forex, but that's not what I'm talking about. People could be investing in companies. People are starting up their own businesses. There are a lot of things that people are not telling you People are silent partners in a lot of businesses. There are a lot of things that people are not telling you. I'm not gonna come here and sit and say, guys, this and this and this and this and this, these are my sources of income. Ungenaphi. I'm sorry, I just thought of a Dikwala song. Sharp. But like, ungenaphi, like legit. Why are you in my bag? Honestly, guys, in midst of the Rona, in midst of like so much happening in this world, you're chilling, trying to calculate somebody's bag. Unless you're on that Forbes vibe and you're making money from calculating how much I make, stop. Stop. Because until I you to seek a sale or chill, boss, like chill, like don't do it. And it's so cringe though for me. It's so cringe. It's so cringe because like, do you not have anything better to do? I really don't like that. And I really did feel like this whole thing of saying that, oh, this person is not making money the right way, this person comes from the fact that people are busy out here trying to calculate people's bags. Stop that. Leave that to the hawks. Unless you're part of the hawks, unless the hawks have hired you, chilla. It ain't none of your business. Ungena p. Okay, another thing that personally did not sit well with me, and that I feel like is something that is so frequent, is that anytime people are successful, especially in the Black community, we want to look for these jazz hands. Okay, sorry, I digress. We want to look for these magical, magical reasons why these people came to success, because we have in our own heads limitations that we have set for ourselves, right? In terms of success we can be and what we can achieve. And do go to the previous video, to my previous video that it's called Be Bold, Be Shameless, or Be Quiet, where I talked a lot more about that. But I feel like we tend to have a lot of limitations on the things that we can achieve. So anytime we see people that look like us achieving things that we did not expect or that are beyond our wildest dreams, then we start to look for these unorthodox reasons why they came to success and why they were able to achieve what they were able to achieve. And listen, get me right, get me correct. I'm not saying there aren't people that are using unorthodox methods, the buloi, your steak park, whatever methods to get to their success. But I'm just saying we credit them too much. Like, we give the devil too much credit. That's my opinion. That's my view on it. Like, we really do give the devil so much credit, especially when it comes to people's success and people doing great things. Like, it is a common thing that, or rather it's a common idea that we cannot be successful, especially as Black people. The whole mindset and psychology behind why we just look at each other and don't believe that, no, this person, it could just be hard work and God. It really could just be hard work and God. For real, for real. Yo, hey, another thing that triggered me, ne? No, this triggered me. I was like, how? Okay, ne? So basically they were speaking about ditaba tsa go thwala and all of that and all of that and all of that. Please go watch the live. I'm sure it's somewhere. It's not on Instagram anymore, I believe. But I do believe if you just search for it on YouTube, you will get it. Hey. So Babulela ka, they were speaking about people going to sangomas, and these sangomas telling them that you need to sacrifice a life, you need to sleep with a virgin, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that. And I'm like, so if you are going to these people, my thing in the whole conversation, I felt like they were not holding, or rather this conversation did not hold traditional healers accountable. Like, we were like, okay, Jackie said, and I don't want to misquote, but I believe she was like, no, if they cannot say no. What? What you mean you can't say no? Like, I need to understand. If somebody is requesting something of you that you believe is wrong or that goes against your moral values or your views or your... How can you not say no? How can you be involved in something that is going to hurt another person, and we must be like, we must now blame these people that are going to them to get rich? No, I feel like these sangomas must be, or these traditional healers, pardon me, I don't know the politically correct term to use in this situation, must also be held accountable. Like, why? How are you not accountable? How are you not... Yo, I am shook to the core. I am shook to the... But another thing is, really, guys, are these the extents that you guys, that people are willing to go to get rich? So, like, legit? Really? And I know that's it's a bit difficult to honestly, it's a bit difficult for me to fathom, but I can understand Vele with the way South Africa is set up and the way the economy is set up and the way money is an important thing. Like, in this, especially in 2020, we've learned a lot of people are not very far from poverty. So if somebody gets the opportunity to make quick and fast money, they're heading for it. And especially when sorry, somebody just... especially in the climate of Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and all of that, there is so much pressure to be someone you're not, and there is so much pressure to get your bag, and there is a mindset of get your bag by any means. Mara, yo, hi guys, hey. When I heard some of the things, some of, like, to what extent people are willing to go to get money, I was like, yeah, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Like, is it worth it? No, guys, legit, I am shook to the core. I'm shook to the core. Okay, but wait. So yeah, let me digress. Hey, another thing that killed me, now this is not something that I neither disliked or hadn't, it's not something that I dislike or like, it's just something that I found hilarious, was when she said that you don't need to physically consult now. You guys can consult, and I say you guys, people can consult via Skype or via whatever video call, and then they courier you the muti. I was like, yeah, that finish. Have you ever been finished? I was finished by that. Like, hey, fourth industrial revolution match, like, they even couriering muti, bruh. That's how deep it is. Hey guys, stop. Okay, it's not I'm trying to say it's not funny, but like, wow. Okay, let's get into the things or the ideas that I did agree with from the live. I really did agree with this point. Guys, stop sabawelling people's lives. Honestly, for me, that was the general idea that I got. Stop sabawelling people's lives. You really don't know what people had to do, to what people had to sacrifice. So don't do it, hun. Even when you go on Instagram, on YouTube, on whatever, you can go there, but go there to be inspired. Go there to say that, you know what, I want to see what people are doing so I can be inspired and know that, you know what, I work hard, and when I work hard, this is what I want, this is what I want to achieve, this is what I want to do. This is the type of life that I want to live, but I don't want this person's life. I'm inspired to do more for myself so that I can do better for myself. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to express, and the difference between sabawelling somebody's life, between halaling somebody's things, and actually being inspired. So be inspired, stop sabawelling. Another thing that I felt that I really did strongly agree with was get to know people. Get to know the people around you, get to know your friends, get to genuinely know the men that you engage, whether in relationships, in other activities with. Get to know them, guys. Get to genuinely know people. Get to know the people that you have around you. And honestly, it's not to say that it's gonna prevent the worst from happening, because fact is, such things, the only way I feel like you can stop such things from happening to you is through prayer, honey. Because you really never know people. Do you understand? Especially, I feel like people who practice this sort of lifestyle, I don't think they're gonna be forthcoming and be like, yo friends, we've been friends for 3 months and this is what I'm doing with my life. No, but it's a matter of, at least you have that comfort to say, honestly, on my part, I did what I could do to prevent myself from being in such a situation. Do you understand? And another thing is that have friends that share the same values and morals as you. So not just friends, but people around you, even the guy that you date, even the people that you're entertaining, make sure they have the same values and morals as you. Because there's nothing worse than you have that thing to say, I'm not willing to do whatever for money. Ne? I have things that I'm not willing to do for money. And then I have somebody who's gonna come and sacrifice me. That I'm sorry, that honestly, as I'm saying that, that's so cringe to me, because that sounds so far-fetched. But I'm just saying, in general, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the sense of like buloy or whatever, but it can also be in the sense ya gore sacrifice you in terms of like the, what's this, human trafficking, whatever, like get people to, like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Just have friends or have people around you that share the same values as you. So if y'all are city girls, y'all finna be city girls and do the most. But if y'all are church girls, y'all finna be church girls and do the most together. If, and I'm not saying city girls can't be church girls, I don't know how that will work, but yeah, it's your prerogative. Anyways, nothing worse than you being the type of person that is like, I respect myself, these are the boundaries that I'm not willing to cross, and then you have somebody else cross them for you. Like that is messed up. It is messed up. Okay, so let's not have that. Let's try and do our best to prevent that from happening. And until my next video, guys, I hope you really did enjoy this. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It really does help me. Comment down below your opinions, your views. If you watched the Jackie Phamotse live, what did you think? What opinions do you have? And do you agree with some of the things that I said? Do you disagree? Let's have this conversation down in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video.